This might be one of the most exciting and potentially emotional unpackagings I've ever done. It might not be the most helpful because two of the three items are now out of stock on the website, and I'll talk about that when we go through this. But this is from the Doris Day Animal Foundation website, and two of the three items in this were part of Doris Day's personal collection, which is just incredible. And they don't ship to the UK. So I had to use a service that ships internationally. I used Shipito. I don't know how I meant to be pronouncing it, but it arrived in just over a week, and that's with sending it to that service first of all. So it got here pretty quickly. I can't wait any longer. Let's have a look at the inside. As far as I can tell, this is the packaging it came in when it was sent from the Doris Day Animal Foundation to the service that shipped it to me. But I did pay for extra bubble wrap, so I think they might have opened it and put the bubble wrap in. I don't know. The point there is that I can't vouch for the packaging, but certainly it looks like everything arrived safely. So the first thing is this beautiful, beautiful t-shirt from Doris Day's 100th birthday. And it has on the sleeve there the Doris Day Animal Foundation logo. It's absolutely gorgeous. I've had my eye on this since it came out, but obviously with them not shipping to the UK, I never bought it until now. They were out of stock of the small, so I bought the medium. And at some point between last week and now, it's also sold out in the medium. So I was very, very lucky there. But it is gorgeous. It's just absolutely beautiful. Very, very happy with that. Then we have this stunning photo. I can't remember how much this was, but I will have the pricing and links to the items on the website on screen. And this is apparently the photo that Doris Day would send out. She had a bunch of these printed. She would send them to fans if people wrote fan letters. So I guess in theory, this is what I would have received if I had written to her. And from what I could see as well, I had a quick look, just I was curious to see on the fan websites if anybody had received any of these, and I did actually note some cases of people getting fan mail returns, or getting returns to their fan mail rather, quite late into her life, like a year or two before she died, which is just absolutely incredible. And that's just a stunning photo. It arrived pretty much intact. I'm really glad that it wasn't bent. There was no like backing or anything to protect it. Just jumping in here to say that there was a piece of cardboard in the packaging, so the photo was slightly protected, but it would have benefited from being double-sided and maybe a little bit thicker. The edges are a little curled, and it could have done with some cardboard behind it to make it a little bit stiffer, but other than that, I'm pleased that it's arrived pretty safely. That logo there suggests that it's part of Doris Day's personal collection, and this one, if you can see that, it looks like it was printed in 2009, which is just some interesting information. And here we have the last thing. This is just, I'm so excited about this, but I kind of don't want to open it, but I will. This is You'll Never Walk Alone, Doris Day's CD. Again, this is from her personal collection. Now, it is in cellophane, so clearly it was never listened to, unless for some reason it was rewrapped. So it's not exactly one that Doris listened to herself, but it has come from Doris Day's personal collection, apparently, which is beautiful. And yes, the case is cracked. I think, I could be wrong about this, there will be an image on screen just now, but I'm pretty sure it was cracked in the picture. So it's not as if it's been damaged in transit. It's beautiful though. And the tracks are as follows. There are a couple of other CDs on the website. I don't know if they're in stock at the time of recording, but there were a couple of others. I chose this one because I absolutely love You'll Never Walk Alone. I have listened to this CD before, and it's absolutely beautiful. As I said, I will open it at some point. But for now, I kind of just want to keep it as is. I'm very happy. It is just a small haul, and I bought the photo and the CD and the t-shirt, of course, as soon as they announced it, as soon as they said that these were up on the website. I bought them basically straight away. I deliberated for a couple of hours as I said, they don't ship to the UK. at least at the time of recording. And I was nervous to use a third party to do that, but it all went according to plan, and they're worth every penny. Of course, the foundation will be linked in the description, and there should be also a donation box on screen. If you're watching this on YouTube, there will be a donation box there. I've got that on all of my Doris Day videos, and thank you to anybody who's ever donated to that. Definitely check out the collection. As I said, unfortunately, the t-shirt is out of stock in a small and medium now. I assume they're never going to get it back in stock because it was part of the centennial, but who knows, maybe one day they will. And for now, I'm absolutely over the moon with these. They're just absolutely beautiful.